So if you clicked on this video, you are no doubt very curious about what's going to be coming in the first big update for 0.63 in DayZ. Now, devs have made a small showcase on the status report, which was made on the 3rd of July, less than a week ago now. Now, there is so much that's going to be coming in the first big update. It's going to be put on the stress test servers first before it actually goes over to the experimental branch that most of us are using currently right now. So there's so many cool features that are going to be coming in that so many people ask me as well while I'm streaming. Is this going to be featured? Is this going to be implemented? Have they implemented this? So this is what they're going to be bringing in for the first big update for 0.63. So listen carefully, guys. So the AI sensors, audibility and visibility. So basically how it works with zombies, if you were to crawl past a zombie, would it be able to hear you? How close can you get to a zombie? How can you stealth around that zombie? So they're actually thinking of bringing certain things in. So whether or how this zombie is infected in any way, shape or form, it could actually change things by, how can I say it? So if it's like got certain features of the zombie, I can't really say, I can't explain it. It's so awkward. So basically they're saying the zombie could be colorblind, and you can wear certain clothing, it will see certain clothing, it will be able to detect certain size items that are around you. This is what they're trying to say. I'll actually quote you. With this change, you will see your stealth options getting expanded by quite a bit. Besides stances, the colours and the weight of items will affect your ability to avoid zombies and confuse their perception. I should have just said that. The next thing is going to be the hidden stashes. So hidden stashes are going to be coming into 0.63 experimental. You'll be able to actually stash items underground with a shovel and actually bury them, and also you'll be able to do that with bodies as well. I'm not sure if that's going to be player bodies, you might be able to do that, but you'll definitely be able to do that with zombies, so people will know or won't know that you've actually been in that area, because I have that issue while I'm playing as well, that I'd like to bury a zombie, so no one knows I've been there. I like to sort of keep very stealthy. So there's also an unconscious system coming as well. The shock and stat weapon hits that increase, it can cause the characters to fall unconscious, to be possibly saved by friends in your group with the unconscious state. You'll be seeing more options to disable players and interact with them in combat. So you won't just be passed out, you'll actually have your friends be able to interact with you while you're passed out. You'll be able to do CPR on that character, probably feed them, drink them, or even completely disable them and put them out of their misery. There's a new gesture system coming in, because most of us get really confused with pressing all the F keys and end up, you know, sticking your middle finger up at someone by accident while you're trying to say you're friendly to another player. So there's a new radial system that's going to be coming up, so you'll be able to see exactly what gesture you're going to be using. Now this is a really good idea, because I think this can get you out of many sticky situations, and it's just a lot better for us survivors to be able to communicate with other survivors without actually getting hurt or anything like that as well. So you've also got the repairing system that's going to be coming in as well, like the sewing kit, the weapon cleaning kit, the duct tape, and you'll be able to use these on your weapons and clothing to fix and mend anything that needs to be mended. There isn't a weapon jamming system that's actually implemented yet either, so that's going to be something that's going to be for the future updates as well. Now it comes to the weapons. So a lot of people are asking what weapons are being implemented. Are these certain scopes being implemented at the minute? As of now, no, not right at this minute, but this update in particular, there's actually going to be two weapons that are going to be coming in the next update, and that's the M4A1 and the Mosin, which most of us want them guns, because at the minute most people are running around with AKs and MP5s or UMP45s, and they've actually changed some of the class names. I don't understand why they did that, maybe for legal reasons or something, I'm not entirely sure. But there's also no scopes that are going to be coming in the first update. I don't know why. That's just how it is. This is just what they've put on their update here. So that's just something that's not going to be implemented as of yet as well. So there's also some skills that are going to be coming in as well. The soft skills. So you'll see the basic specializations working, and your crafts bringing better results faster. So as you're crafting, you learn to craft. Maybe you're crafting ghillie suits, maybe you're crafting something for your weapon, modifying. You'll actually get better as you go along. Now, I'm not sure if this is actually going to be attached to your character unless it restarts every time. I'm not entirely sure. That's just something they've been speaking about as well. Environmental exposure. The temperature system will start working without any repercussions first to gather more information on how harsh we want to get it. So basically, if it turns to nighttime, you're going to have warm clothing. You're going to have to make sure you have shoes. And I'm guessing a lot of this is going to be affected by temperature, obviously hypothermia when you get cold. If you go into water, maybe you have to take your shoes off when you go into water so you don't get wet foot, basically. And this is really strange as well. There's also something that's coming in, jumping. They're actually going to have a jumping animation, so you can actually jump across big, large distances, possibly with the full damage as well, so you'd have to be careful not to actually jump that far across without hurting yourself. So obviously I think that's just common sense, but I think we'll all learn as we go in seeing how that works once it's been implemented. So you also have diseases as well. So you've got the coughing, sneezing, and you know, when you're drinking water, you have to use purification tablets. And obviously there's many other diseases that you can get from the zombies, etc. as well. So you have to be really careful. Like the old sewing kit in 0.62, if you found a dirty sewing kit and used it to stitch up a wound, you'd get infected. So there's going to be a lot of things with diseases that can be transferred from player to player as well. So if you're with a friend, one of you's infected, then or diseased, then you really have to sort of be careful and get out of there, and probably not hang around with that player until he or she is cured as well. The first part of the navigation system in DayZ, besides the new map, is the compass. Hopefully, it will help you to learn more about Chernarus and its intricacies. So, once the compass is actually implemented back in, which I can't wait because I've had a nightmare trying to find out where I'm going from time to time. So, I'm actually really excited about the compass coming in as well. That should be really cool. Also, the loot as well. One of the core features that the devs want to solve, so to speak, is loot not spawning correctly, and this is something they've really been working on for a very long time now, but they really need to tweak it. It takes a lot of testing to get the loot spawning as well, and really that's mainly what's going to be coming in, guys. That's really what they've been working on. So we're going to see a couple of guns come in, we're going to see diseases, we're going to see the compass come back, and a few other things that I mentioned earlier on as well. There's also the voice communication system, guys, that I didn't talk about. The public radios, the megaphone, you know, the big stations that you see, and you see all these tannoys all around the map, and you can actually talk through that to all the survivors. And if you got a megaphone, you know, you could either speak to someone or just literally beat the crap out of them with a megaphone, which is quite interesting to do. So you're going to be having that come to the game, and apparently they're going to be bringing objectives on the map as well, and different options to be able to communicate with other survivors in the game, i.e. like a radio or something like that. So this is pretty much everything that's going to be coming in to 0.63 on the first update. Now, they're not going to throw everything in all at once. This isn't... that's not how they work. They have to implement things one step at a time. But this is quite a lot to implement in the first one. But I'm really excited on getting the scopes, because right now no one can really snipe or anything like that. But if they bring the M4A1 and the Mosin in, that's going to make the game a lot more interesting, because right now the best gun in the game really is the AKM, which is a 7.62 by 3.9 millimeter round, which is very, very powerful, but it outdoes the 9mm or the .45 ACP. So the AKM really does take over the MP5 and the UMP45 at the minute. And that's all I really have to say, guys. I really hope you did enjoy the video. There's a lot more that I'm going to be bringing to the channel in terms of status reports, etc. So I can let you guys know if you haven't found out already exactly what's going on. So I hope I haven't bored everyone. And if you do want to support the channel, don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe. But subscribing really does push the channel and makes it go to magical places. So really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for listening, taking the time out of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.